There's a few extra things I didn't cover with Hotshot that I really wish I mentioned in the last video that I covered on Hotshot, but we'll just start off very quickly here. Just to recap with the last video that I made. Hotshot's actually a blessing that just multiplicatively increases your cleave by a factor of 5, as opposed to the description right here where it says it only additively adds 20% cleave to weak spot hits. In the last video, I already covered why the description is wrong and maybe why that mathematical implementation is incorrect. However, what I didn't mention in that video, and the description even hints at this as well, is that it applies to any weak spot hit. It's not just ranged attacks. So you'll see that says plus 20% cleave to weak spot hits. But you can really read this as multiplying the enemy's hit mass by 20% or 500% cleave. You get 200% cleave, or the enemy's hit masses get multiplied by half. So to demonstrate what this actually allows you to do, I'm currently in a Havoc 40 Psychanium, and the way you can actually do that yourself is through the solo play mod. You can actually just select the Psychanium in the meat grinder, and then start up a Havoc game. And actually, I'm gonna do that shortly here in a little bit. But first, I want to demonstrate how significant of a difference Hotshot's going to make to your overall damage. So, yeah, I think it might be kind of busted. Keep in mind, this is Havoc 40, by the way. This is Havoc 40. And I'm just cleaving through all of this stuff. And on top of that, you can actually use weapons that better benefit from cleave, like the Power Sword, even the Devil's Claws. But yeah, it'll just cleave through everything. Due to the unique way that Hotshot is implemented on the Helbore, it actually multiplicatively stack on top of other cleave blessings. Case in point, we'll start with the Heavy Sword, which has a cleave blessing of plus 40%, so we'll get plus 200% cleave. So effectively, we should be getting 3 times the cleave. And the way that it works is that most blessings that affect cleave will affect the weapon's hit mass modifier value, which is effectively what cleave is in this game. That's just the amount of hit mass damage that you will do to enemies. Now, the way Hotshot interacts with this is that it will also multiply the enemy's hit mass down, effectively giving you a cleave value on top of that as well. But it just multiplicatively stacks with the hit mass modifier value. Just to demonstrate how powerful this ability is, here it is without Hotshot. And then here it is with Hotshot. So if you want to make a melee-focused veteran build, yeah, consider taking Hotshot on your Helbore, because it will also affect your melee weapon. To demonstrate an additional point about Hotshot, is that it actually scales up really well with even yellow enemies in Havoc. So we'll just start cleaving through these guys. And just to demonstrate it without Hotshot, the damage does go down significantly. the amount of stuff you cleave, it just goes down. But yeah, if you want to significantly increase your melee damage, this also applies to the stab itself as well. So yeah, just take Hotshot, level 1 Blessing, and your damage will go up significantly. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to subscribe and like the video. I'm really excited about the feedback I got from the last video. And there's definitely a lot more topics I would like to cover in Darktide. Because I feel like this is one of the only games I've ever played where there's such an information drought out there. And there's not a lot of content that just deep dives into some of the more obscure mechanics. Or better understanding mechanics like rending and cleave. Which I kind of touched on in this video. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. It's a pleasure.